right, we're going to walk through here the Tradeovate, and you logged in with your credentials and you selected your SIM account, right? And are you seeing charts? So did you launch? Hit launch, and then you should come up to your charts, right?
Yep.
Something like what's on my screen here, correct?
Wait, okay. Mine says the following products in the workplace have a lower total trading volume than the next expiration. CCM 5, HTM 5.
Don't worry about all that. You haven't set up your charts yet. We're not using any of this to trade.
Click done.
Yeah, click done. Click done. The first thing I want you to do is just look at the top of the screen. Look at my screen. You see where it says?
Check these boxes update. It has update check. Right. Please select which contracts you would like to have automatically rolled in your.
Yeah, just say yes to all of it. Just say yes to everything. It doesn't matter. Don't even read it. Just say yes to everything.
That's good to know because that confuse the shit out of me.
Yeah, we're not going to use it. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it right now. You're going to come in and type the contracts you're going to trade if you ever even use Tradeovate. When you start trading 5 accounts, like look over here and click on this. I could trade 5 accounts at one time. So, but we're not worried about that right now. What I want you to worry about is the top right. You see the little sliders where it says application settings, the top right?
Yes.
Click on the sliders.
Okay.
And then you see where it says add-ons at the top right here for add-ons. Click on add-ons. Turn on everything that you don't have to pay for. So click activate on everything you don't have to pay for. So if it doesn't have money and it has the word free, click on it. You don't have to do this again, but you have to do it one time for each prop account you log into. Everything. You want it all. You don't have to read it, Tim. Just turn all of this on. Otherwise, it's not going to populate TradingView. Otherwise, none of your TradingView stuff will work. Okay? This is your plugins for the API from Tradeovate over to TradingView.
Okay, now there's one thing that costs API access.
You don't want that. You don't need anything that costs money. That would be if you was using a third party, like when we do AI, and you want to do AI through Tradeovate, then we'll turn that on. But that's not required for TradingView. Follow me? All right, now just hit X, and you should be back to your charts. And if you look, this is the panel that I come to show you my P&L. This is replicating what we would see over in TradingView. You see this, what I'm showing you? That's what I've done today, 140 bucks. All right, but now let's close out that tab, hit X on that tab. Hang on, I got to switch to something else or I close you out. Now we're going to go back to TradingView. So you can close out your Tradeovate tab. That's all done.
Okay.
Now you're going to go down to the bottom where you show your, I guess you show your AMP down there, don't you? Doesn't matter. You're going to go down to the bottom where you can set, where you select your, where you can select your paper trading or whatever. Click on it, and then you're going to come here to where you would go in to select your See Brokers list, right?
Yeah.
See Brokers list, and then come across until you see Tradeovate and click on it. It may not be where mine is because it'll move once you attach to one, and just. Yes, and with the same credentials as you had used.
Okay. And live, right?
Yes. No, it won't. You don't have a live account. It's SIM account or demo. I think it says demo.
So it makes you pick live or demo.
It's demo. You have a demo. You won't have live until you want to connect it to your AMP and it's your own money.
Okay.
Until it's with the broker. Till it's with the broker. Broker.
Come on.
About to get a VWAP bounce too, so hurry up.
Oh.
We ain't missing up right now. It's real choppy. As she is telling us, and the histogram is telling us, don't do jack. Don't do jack. Histogram's like nothing and choppy. Ashi's choppy. Everything's choppy. We're in the middle, the linear. We're at the bottom of we're just below the middle range of the opening range. Nothing's breaking out. The RSI is in the middle. I mean, it was just chop city. Nothing to do here. It's just perfect timing for a little coaching and making a little video. Now where you be?
Well, I'm kind of lost. I don't even know which fucking one I'm supposed to be.
What do you see on the screen? So your prop house gave you a password and a login and a password. That login password worked at Tradeovate, and you got into your chart. Then you went to the top right corner and you clicked your settings. From that menu, we went to add-ons, and in add-ons, we turned on everything that was free. Some of that just applies to Tradeovate, but one of those, which is primary, says allow TradingView to use the credentials. So then you close down Tradeovate. You don't use that anymore. You can trade with it, but we're not going to. We're going to stay on TradingView so we can be on the same thing. Then you go back to your TradingView and you go down to the bottom, same place that you select your AMP or you select your paper trading, and you're gonna select broker, and then you're gonna pick your Tradeovate from the broker list, and you're gonna put in your Tradeovate credentials, which is just your prop firm credentials, username and password, and you're gonna hit connect. And if we did everything right, it's going to just connect. And as soon as you do that, you are in. It will say Tradeovate at the bottom instead of paper account or instead of AMP. And then you are in. And that's how you do it, my friends, except the guy I'm talking to is total loss. I'm looking at his face over there. Total loss. Total dismay. He's pulling his eyebrows out look like this. Pow, like pow.
Trying to decide, do I want to TradingView, okay, now I'm gonna add the password.
We lost VWAP on the downside.
I got my Tradeovate.
So at the bottom, now you got to pull your DOM back up. So click on the trade button. The trade button should be just to the right. Now your DOM is up. At the top, it should say the ticker that you in, comma, and Tradeovate. Comma, Tradeovate. All right, now go down to your arrow up where you bring up your trading panel. So straight down where look at my screen. See where I got my mouse at the bottom? Just hit that. You should see account balance 50,000 and equity 50,000, right?
Yep.
So when you make a little money, those two numbers will go up. When you lose a little money, those two numbers will go down.
And what do you have to do?
All right. Well, you can't go below 48.5. Okay. In any time in the life, you can't go below 48.5. During today, you know what? Let's do one more thing. I forgot to do this. Why don't we set a soft limit for you? So just in case, because you still are video gaming, you know what I mean? Let's set a $750 soft limit that's on your side. And that way, if you get in trouble, the internet crashes, anything happens, you're not going to hit your max loss on their side, okay? So, and I'm going to walk you through this, and we're going to turn this recording off because this might be sensitive. So we're going to stop this recording.